morning. I'm Mrs. Nielsen, and this is a new class of Kindergarten with Grandma, and I would like to start with our morning song. Please sing along. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We are all here together, no matter the weather. We clap, wave, and say, this is a new day to enjoy, a new day to discover things, listen to stories, and practice some of our kindergarten skills. So let's get started, and let's start with our calendar again. Where do we start? Yes, number 1. Count with me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What comes after 16? You're right, 17. Should it be a yellow or a blue? What was our pattern? Blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. Blue, yes, a yellow. 17 should be yellow. What, boys and girls, will come after 17? Which number? 18, correct. And should it be blue or yellow? How many yellows do we have together before we have a blue? Yellow, 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 blue. Yellow, you're right, it's a yellow also. So after 17 is 18. And after 18 is 19. And what color should it be? You're right, we've kept our pattern going. Blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. And it's 19. And that's not today's date. What comes after 19? Yes, 20. Should 20 be a yellow or a blue? Shall we go over that again? Our pattern is blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. Blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. Yes, blue. And 20 starts with the number 2. 20, 20. Very good. Let's say today's date together. Today is Monday, April 20. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Today is Monday, April 20. Very good, boys and girls. Sing along with me the days of the week, please. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thank you. And let's try the months of the year. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Thanks for singing with me, boys and girls. And let's do our pocket chart. We've got color words here and some of our sight words. So let's practice reading. Do you remember this letter? I, and it also reads I. Let's read together. I like, now we have a color word that starts with P. It's not purple, pink. Let's try again. I like pink, orange, and purple. Very good. I can see red. Yes. I see white, blue, and black. Very good. There's a new sight word. Remember this one? Are you green? If you're sick, you might be. Let's try this one. This is brown and yellow. Good reading. I can see you. Very good. Thanks for reading with me. And we have our birthday song, and it's mixed up again in a different way. Let's sing it together, shall we? To happy birthday you. Happy, happy, happy you. Dear you to Rocco, True, Caden, Emery, to birthday Treo and Ellery, Lane, and Julia. I know it's none of your birthdays, and I know that's not the correct way to sing this birthday song, is it? But it's kind of fun, and it helps us know how to read those words. Let's do our alphabet action song. Do you remember? Can everybody stand up? Yeah, shake out all those body parts because we're going to use them as we do our song. Are you ready? Alligator, alligator, B, bounce a ball, B, bat a ball, C, cat, D, drum, D, drum, E, elephant, elephant, F, fly, G, guitar, guitar, H, hop, hop. Can you hop on one foot? H, hop, hop. Good. I, itchy, J, jump, jump. K, kick, L, lick, M, march, N, no, O, opera, P, pop, Q, quiet, quiet, R, run, S, slide, T, turn, U, up, Viva victory, W, wave, X, Y, yo, Z, zipper, zipper. Are you wearing a zipper today? Oh, I'm not either, but some of you might be. All right, we are going to talk about some things that start with two letters. The letter C, one thing that we're going to talk about today, and the letter W, another thing that we're going to talk about today. So let's try making a letter C. Where do we start our letters? At the top, you're right. Where do we start our letters? At the top. Top to bottom, write a letter. We get better if we always start our letters at the top. So a C starts near the top, goes up and touches it, and comes down right to the bottom. But we don't close it. It's not a circle. That is the letter C, and it reads K. Yeah, uppercase C. And lowercase c is like it, only smaller. Very good. Now, the next letter is W, which reads W. What does C read? K. Yes, W. And where do we start our letters? Yes, at the top. So when we do a W, we go on a diagonal down to the ground, starting at the top. And then we start at the top again and go on another diagonal. Yes, it looks like a V, but we're not finished. We go back up to the top with another diagonal and back down with another diagonal. That is a big W. And then uppercase W is big, lowercase w starts at the middle, the fence, and goes down. Very good. And they're identical, yes, except lowercase is smaller, uppercase is bigger. What does W read? W. Yes, very good. I want to show you something that begins with W that we're going to talk about, and it is a You're right, it looks like a letter S laying down. But now, can you tell what that is? Yeah, it kind of looks like a snake, but this is supposed to be a worm. Yes. Have you seen worms? Sometimes when it's rainy, the worms will come up to the top of the ground and you can see them. You might even be able to see some along the sidewalks, but they're usually just above the dirt when it's a rainy, wet time. Now, there's something else that's similar to a worm, but it's usually fuzzy, and it starts with k, the C. K, k, k. Do you know what that could be? It's also wiggly. And it lives on leaves. It eats a lot of leaves. Do you know what that could be? And these are always hungry. Yeah, a caterpillar. You can give your caterpillar fuzzy fur if you'd like. Lots of caterpillars have some hair on them and little tiny legs. That's right. Worms don't have little legs sticking out or hair, but caterpillars can have those things. Caterpillars, worms. Should we try writing it? What does caterpillar start with? Yes, a C. A cat. Very good. If we stopped, does that spell caterpillars? No, it spells cat. Catter. Pill. Yeah, 2 L's. Pillars. Oh, we just have one caterpillar though, so let's not put an S on the end because that would mean more than one. And what is this? Do you remember what we drew here? Starts with W. Wor. Yeah, R. And what's at the end? Worm. Yes, an M. Very good, courageous spelling, boys and girls. Maybe you want to draw a caterpillar or a worm today, or go find them outside. That would be lots of fun. If you still have snow, can we find caterpillars and worms when there's snow? No, it's too cold for them. Way too cold. I would like to read a big book because we're still talking about our 4 food groups. And do you remember what they are? Fruits and vegetables is one, breads and cereals is another, and milk and milk products is another, and meats and proteins is another. This book it's called, let me tell you what it's called first, Turnips for Dinner. Is it talking about meats, milk, breads and cereals? No, none of those things. It's talking about a vegetable, turnips, yes. This book is written by Joy Cowley and illustrated by Jan Vandervoo, and it is published by Honey Bear Books. Is it a big book or a small book? It's a very, very big book. Yes, I wonder if I can hold on to it while we read it. Let's try, okay? Called Turnips for Dinner. Let's get to the first page. Turnips for dinner. Does it look like what place? A zoo, you're right. Let's find out about it. Turnips for dinner, said the zookeeper. The monkey cavorted and snorted. Do you think he's happy about having turnips for dinner? No, it doesn't look like it. Can you make that grumpy face? Very good. Let's try the next page, because it's not only monkeys that are in the zoo. The tiger moaned and groaned. The lion loped and moped. Are they happy with turnips? No, they're not. The seal sighed and cried. Oh, he's sad. The hippo mumbled and grumbled. He's not happy either, is he? The buffalo mooed and booed. The bear scowled and yowled. The camel chomped and stomped. The zebra shivered and quivered. Can you shiver? Yes, it's like a shaking. The wolf howled and growled. The fox whined and pined. Are any of them happy about having turnips for dinner? No, they're not. The owl hooted and tooted, but the elephant munched and crunched and gobbled up every one. Who was happy about having turnips for dinner? Yes, the elephant was. Sometimes we are served things that we don't like to eat. They're not maybe our favorites at dinner time, but they're healthy for us. Should we try them? Yes, we should, and especially if it's a new food. Our moms and dads will not give us food that are not good for us to eat. So we should always try things. I have one more story I want to read to you today, and it's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And this one is written by Eric Carle, who also drew the pictures, and it's published by Scholastic. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. All right. Whoa. There's a lot of dots, isn't it, on this page? The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. For my sister, Krista. He wrote the book for Krista. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Can you see it there? It's white. Yeah. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Do you see him there? And a happy sun. He started to look for food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still very hungry. There he comes out. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. That's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe you want to try drawing a butterfly today. Whatever you draw, make sure you try to write a sentence about it. Maybe you want to say, I like butterflies, or my butterfly is green, purple, blue, whatever colors you decide. That would be a fun thing for you to do. Boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, you are important and you are loved and you can do hard things. So don't quit trying, okay? Thanks for joining me this morning. Bye for now. All right, boys and girls, I forgot we're going to make a craft today before I go. So what you need for this craft is you need a sock, you need some elastic bands, and you need some balls of fluff that go from smallest to biggest, okay? I've got 5 of them because I'm going to make my worm or my caterpillar to have 5 little bumps. And then we'll need a chenille wire. And if you have them, a couple of Google eyes, or you could use buttons. They work really good too. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and some glue. We do need some glue. So we take our sock and we take the biggest fluff ball that we have, and we put it way at the top, right in there. And then we take an elastic band and we just wind it around like that. Well, we'll give it one more. There we go. Okay, so that is the head of our caterpillar or our worm. You decide what you want it to be. I'm thinking that mine's going to be a caterpillar because it's a fuzzy sock and kind of makes it remind me of hair. So I'm going to just push my elastic band way in so it's all in one place. Okay, after I get that done, I'm going to get my next fuzz ball. I think this is the next biggest one. And you can always pull off a little bit of fuzz from one to the other if you think that they are not quite big enough and you want to add more to one and not to the other. And then we get another elastic and we wrap it around. So we've got our ball in there, a fuzz. You might need a little bit of help from your mom to twist the elastic around and pull it through, but you might be able to do it all by yourself. Remember, boys and girls, to always try. If something's hard, don't give up. Just keep trying. And you might surprise yourself. You might be able to do it all by yourself. Okay. It is a little tricky, but it's doable. All right. So then we've got how many bumps so far? Yeah, 2. So now we're going to stick our next fluff ball inside. And then we need, yep, you guessed it, another elastic to put around. Pull it through there, tighten it up just a bit. Pull that. Now, sometimes it's tough for big people too. But if we don't give up, we can keep going and get it done. All right, how many bumps? 3 of them, yes. Let's try another one. Push that way in. And then get another elastic band and twist it because this one's closer to an end. It's going to be just a little easier. The middle ones are the hardest to do because you've got so much stuff to pull through. But the end is a little easier. And is it okay to have help if you need it? Yes, it is. It's always good to have some help. I like help. Especially I like help with chores. I hope you're helping your mom with chores. Or your dad. Okay, now we've got how many bumps in ours? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And we have room for another one. So I'm going to put another one. Maybe you have a smaller sock and so you won't have room more than 4 bumps or 3 bumps. But however big your sock is, that's how many bumps you can make. And if you don't have quilt batting or fluff of some kind, you could use Kleenex to stuff it with. You could use rice too. That'll make it a lot heavier and it won't be soft, so it might not be as comfy to sleep with if it was something that you wanted to sleep with. All right, there is my worm. And let's count how many parts he has to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the little tail is 6. Yeah, or caterpillar. All right, so now I've got that one done. Now I'm going to take my chenille wire and I am going to put it around the front because this is going to be his, antenna. And I'm going to just twist it there. And then I think you can leave them straight. You could put them like a butterfly's with just a little curve, but I think I want to curve mine around so it looks like that. You see that? You don't have to do it that way. You can leave it straight. It's up to you because it is your caterpillar or worm. And I'm going to do the other one. Because I have one done curvy, I'm going to do the other one curvy too. So there is my caterpillar with his antenna. And now get my glue and my eyes, and I am going to glue, turn it up just a bit, glue my eyes on. There's one. And there's the other. And there is my little caterpillar. He's very soft. I could go to sleep with him. I could maybe use him for a pillow, but I think I just want to give him a hug. And you know, boys and girls, you could name your caterpillar. You could call him Carly Caterpillar or Willy Worm. You decide what you would like to call him. But he can make a really fun pet for you to play with. Maybe you even want to make him a house. You could also do things with paper too. So this is our caterpillar. And I drew one here, trying to make it look like the one that is in our book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And he has lots of circles. So I made a leaf. So you can just take a piece of paper. If you have a green paper, you don't have to color it. If you have a white paper, you could color it green and cut it out in the shape of a leaf. And then you could put a caterpillar here. And I've given this little guy legs. Now, I've made my caterpillar out of a whole bunch of circles. So he kind of looks like this guy too. And you could do that. I hope you had fun with that. I hope you will try it today and know that you are loved very, very much. Goodbye.